today as we get to know social media and also what it can you do to make sense on social media. It's been one of the things that I like doing is to be on social media as part time of what I do. I work as a minister of the gospel. I preach the gospel as a pastor. I work in the eye clinic. Also, I'm doing studies at the university, and I'm also a father of two and a husband. So it's quite a few things that I'm involved in, and I just wanted today to touch base and get to look at social media, making sense in social media. What does it mean to make sense on social media? And there are quite a number of things that we can look at when it comes to making sense on social media. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is to help people how we can make sense using social media. And we've realized that human beings are actually social people. We like socializing. We like talking to people. We like posting pictures. We are more of a visual generation where people will remember things better when you share them, for example, in a picture form. So today I just want to encourage somebody that the way you use social media is very, very important. And I've been looking at social media and also looking at some of the things that we can actually do as human beings to be active on social media, and how can we use social media to the best. How can we utilize social media to bring out the message that we are trying to put across? Social media has become one of the largest platforms in the world in terms of people interacting. And there are thousands and millions of people interacting on social media. Yeah, so I just wanted to encourage you today that you need to invest in social media as a person, as a community, as an organization. It's very important to look at what is happening in the world. So if you look at social media, companies are investing in social media, advertising in social media. Even the health facilities like the hospitals, now they are using social media to advertise and also to encourage people to book online and all that. So you can't ignore social media in 2023. And there are statistics out there of how people have been using social media. And it's amazing that during the pandemic, social media use has increased and a number of people are using social media. But that aside, but as an individual, how are you using your social media? How are you interacting with other people using social media? Those are some of the things I want to bring to your attention. Social media is very crucial as we are looking at social media and things that we are doing on social media. It becomes so apparent that we cannot manage to do a lot of things without social media. So I was just thinking to say, okay, if we're going to use social media, we need to make sense out of social media. Most of the people, I will not generalize, not everyone is on social media. but at least in a way, we are affected and we are engaging in social media. You might be sending a text message to your daughter to check whether they are out of school. You may use the text message to check on your colleague, how they are doing at home. You may send a text message to your work colleague to see if you are working on such and such a day, and they'll respond using social media. So social media is part of us. We can't run away from social media. And my daughter was asking me the other day to say, Dad, how did you manage life if there were no phones? And we enjoyed life, and it was fun. It was good to do life without phones. We had no phones even when mobile phones came on the scene. That's how now we can see that we are getting older. We've lived in generations where there was no social media per se in terms of mobile phones, tablets, and all that. But here we are with social media. So how can we make sense out of social media? The number one thing that I want to encourage somebody that is pondering to use social media is that you need to invest in social media. You have to invest. I know there are times that people like cheap things, but I like what one friend of mine, an elderly statesman, Mr. Grosswell Mwansa, is now retired and enjoying his farming in Mbala in the northern part of Zambia. He said, Simon, cheap things are expensive. I've never forgotten that. Cheap things are expensive because you buy something cheap within a few days, 3 days, 1 month, 6 months, a year, you have to look for a new thing. So don't go for cheap things. Don't go for cheap software. Just don't go for a cheap laptop. If you're going to engage in social media, you must invest. Very important to invest in social media. You have to invest. What do I mean by investing in social media? Sometimes you don't need to buy expensive, very expensive things for you to do what you like most, or to sell your product. You can invest in social media. For example, if you are a business person and you want people to buy your products, you need to engage in social media. As a church, we've invested in the social media. I remember some time back when we were just trying to look at how we could have weekly meetings. And our deaconess Beatrice Changala suggested, Pastor, we can start meeting and having Bible studies and prayer meetings online. I thought it was a little bit unspiritual. And we said, wow, okay, let's try. Then we found some number that you could all call into that number, and you all end up in one call. And then we began to have Bible studies online. Little did we know that we were going to be hit by COVID and other things. So you can see that social media is playing a major role in all that we do. Be it academic, be it church, spiritual matters, we need social media. Families are getting connected through social media. You can check on somebody and see how they're doing when you use social media. So social media is an integral part of our lives. I want to encourage somebody, be the church in the spiritual sense. We can use social media to spread the gospel. That's why Jesus said, go into all the world, preach the gospel. Sometimes you may not be in every place. You may not go to some places, but through social media, you can engage the whole world that they'll be listening to you. So let's use social media to our advantage. The number one, you need to invest in social media. Very important. And you might be wondering, how can I invest in social media? Maybe I do not have enough resources or funds or money. You don't need a lot of money to buy certain things to help you in social media. So investing in social media, you may need a good camera. And today, a lot of phones and tablets have got some good pixels that you can use in terms of a camera. You can use a good camera on your phone to go live on social media. You don't need to buy an expensive camera. If you can, I can encourage you, go for it, get a good camera and begin to produce whatever you are selling, your products. It's very important to invest in good cameras. Your phones can do a good job. Right now, the camera that I'm using is my phone camera. It's got some good camera and good pixels, and that gives me good quality. Any phone that I look at the camera, I'm looking at the quality of the picture. If I can get a good quality of a picture, fantastic, I'll go for that and I'll buy that. I want to encourage somebody out there, if you're going to use social media, you need to invest. Don't go for cheap stuff. Cheap things are expensive. As I mentioned, you need to invest in a good camera. Get a good camera. Maybe a portable camera. It might be a professional camera. Go for it, and it will help you, and it will solve a lot of problems when you invest in a good camera. Take good pictures. Even as an individual, we don't want you to take pictures whereby people needs to put on glasses to identify you when they are looking for you in a picture. Now, you need a good camera. So that's tip number one, invest in a good camera. It's very important. Get a good camera that you can get good pictures, and also a video. You can do a good video. Got a good tripod whereby you are not shaking as you are shooting your video, as you are taking pictures. You need some good still pictures. You need some good videos. And as you do that, there are other things that you can invest in. Good softwares, some apps on the phones, even on the computer. There are some good applications, so-called apps, and editing softwares that you can use to edit a short video, even a longer video. I use different softwares to edit videos, pictures. Nowadays, there are some softwares on your phone which can take the background of your picture, and you can put a good background and different things that you can do. So your cameras on your phones and apps on your phones can do more than what you can imagine. So try some softwares. At the moment, I'm using Canva for my small short videos and pictures. I also use Photoshop for my studios and other things that I like to do. I also use Poster Maker. You can do some good stuff there. And so you can invest in a good camera in order to get quality pictures and videos. You can also invest in good softwares where you can edit your pictures, your videos. You can crop your videos. You can put images together. And shortly, I'll demonstrate what I'm trying to say. Social media is part of us, and it's not going anywhere. If anything, it's getting better and better. I know that for some of us who were born a long time ago in the 70s, when social media began to come on, we were thinking, it's social media. I don't want to go on social media. It's ungodly. It's not a good thing, and all that. Yes, it can be detrimental if you spend much of your time wasting your time just watching things that others have created. Why don't you create content? Be a content creator yourself. You can be a preacher, preach a great message on social media, and let people hear about Jesus Christ. Make disciples for Jesus Christ. You might be somebody that like to work with maybe just photos. You are a photographer. You can do some good photos and edit them and share. There is one photo that I shot when I was at Buckingham Palace last year. I like that photo, and I'm trying to see how best I can frame it and maybe utilize it in different places. That aside, what else do we need to do when it comes to investing in social media? Pictures. Learn to change your profile picture. Learn to change your pictures on your social media. People don't want to see the photo that you took in 1968. Yes, it's good for memories, but you need to change your profile picture. Yes, you heard me. Pastor Nkole, did you say change profile picture? Yes, you need to change your profile picture time and again. People want to see you, even how gracefully you are aging, how beautiful you are looking. You need to change your photos time and again, regularly. Change your social media pictures, your cover on your profile. It's very easy to change the picture on your profile. And let me first take you through some of the things that you can do to change a picture. You need to change the picture wherever you go. If you don't want to, maybe your phone hasn't got good pixels to take good quality pictures, you can ask a colleague, or you just go and pay a professional cameraman, camera woman, or photographer. Let them take some great shots of you. Use those on your social media. Use those to promote your products. If you're a business lady, businessman, go for it. Get some photographers to do some good pictures, quality videos, and then share them on social media. Use social media to benefit you and the world. Do your business on social media. Advertise your products on social media. It's great. And you see how much that people will be attracted to your business and whatever you do. You may be a professional builder, carpenter, whatever. Sell your products, but get good quality pictures. Do some nice flyers that can stand out. So that said, let me demonstrate to you how you can make a good quality flyer that can stand out. So I'm going to take you through just a step by step how you can edit your pictures and make some good pictures that you can do. So I'll take you to my screen. Hopefully that you are able to see my screen. Okay, we are in a Canvas platform there, and we are trying to see how best we can work with some pictures. Yes, if whatever software you are comfortable with, you can edit your pictures very easily. For example, I'm looking at this picture, say, okay, that's Simon looking handsome and good. Pastor Simon, you're looking great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank God that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made by God. So get a good picture of yourself. If I think, oh, this picture, I don't like it very much. Okay, I can say, okay, go to the uploads and upload a good picture that you want. Okay, I'll say, okay, which picture do I want to use? I'll use that one. Okay, let's go for that. So there we go. I've got that picture to say, okay, I want to replace the other picture that I have. So in there, in Photoshop, not Photoshop, in Canvas, you have a template that you can play with, and you've got the things that you can play around with to make sure you change your picture. You can change your background. So I'm thinking, okay, which picture do I like? That one or this one? Okay, I like that picture. Gonna put that one. Yeah, cool. That looks lovely. I like this picture. I like the texture of the picture. It's fantastic. It shows my good skin color, dark skin color, chocolate, African Zambian. I'm proud Zambian, and I like that. So when you're working with pictures to use on social media, get some of your best shots, best pictures. You can pay for your pictures to be taken by a professional photographer, and let them take some good pictures so that you can use them on social media to advertise or just even to enjoy a photo. We go into museums to look at some great pictures, some great paintings, or much more. You need to appreciate yourself. Get a good picture that when you look at it, yeah, you'll be proud of yourself. So there I am in Canva, and I'm trying to edit this picture. So I'm thinking, okay, I like the picture. Which words should I put on there? And believe you me, these templates, you can put your own words. If you want, you can change the color of the text that you put on a picture. You don't want to take a picture and the people don't know. And sometimes social media sense, you need to make sense out of the social media and what you post. At times people post a picture and they say, oh, you are looking good, my brother. We don't know the name of your brother. Put a name there. Tell us, where is that picture taken from? What is it that where was it and what was happening in the picture? Make sense out of social media. So, for example, this great picture, I think my daughter took this picture. Shekana, she's very good with pictures, and Eliezer, she's very good with take beat, and she can put words and stuff. And I think Shekana took that picture of me, and a lovely, lovely picture. I like it very much, and I've used it in different on different platforms, different social media. So use some of the best pictures that you've taken. So now let's look at this. That's a picture that you're trying to edit. Okay, yeah, that's looking good, but the text there, the color is not outstanding. So I can say, okay, let me change the color. Let's see if focus will look great if I use a different color. Okay, yeah, that might be something. What about that? Yeah, that looks like it's coming out great. And then I'll go into effects. What if I change that? Okay, not great. What if I change that and put some shades to the text, to the letters? Yeah, I can increase, I can decrease there and put that. Am I happy with the font, the size? Okay, let me try to change the font. What if I use Brixton? Okay, Brixton looks okay. What if we use butterfly? Oh, no, no, the one. Okay, let's go to Mixer. Yeah, maybe that one. What about Queens? Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I can use that. And this word, okay, what should we say? Stay focused. Yeah, stay focused. Yeah, and then I'll change this text. I'll move this text up there. I'll move this down there. I'll lower that, but because of the color of the text, people will not read that. So you need to make sense out of your social media and what you post. Okay, let's change the color of that. About red. Okay. Is it because of the background color that I can't see clearly? Okay, yeah, maybe. Let's change that to something else. Maybe blue, yeah. If we use a transparent blue and you put text there, it will change how your text comes out. And then I need to, okay, let me change the color of that. Yeah, that's better. In order to succeed, what else do we need? That sentence need to make sense out of the social media. Stay stay focused. Yeah, cool. So we have done that. Okay. And then I'm happy with that picture. But who is that person in the picture? I need to add some text. Okay. So I'll use this text. And yeah, I'll choose this. I need to come on my template. And then, okay, do I need which one of the two? Do I need that? I'll delete that and then use this. I like the engraving text because it will look good. So what's this person in the picture? I think this is Simon. This is Simon in Coley. Yeah, this is Simon. So as Pastor Simon, okay, but that is too big. I'll reduce the font of the name and I'll drag that name. I don't want the name to be on top there. I want the name at the bottom. Yeah, so I'll pop the name there at the bottom and let's see. Okay, let's see white on the background, black. Yeah, white can stick out good on black background. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fantastic. And there might be some people are saying, okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, so that's the picture that we have worked on, and I'm happy with it. So what do I do with this picture? Okay, I'm gonna download this picture. Okay, and you need to make sense out of your social media. Okay, if you're gonna download this picture, okay, I'll go straight to download picture. Do I need it in PNG? Most of the social media might not accept PNG, so I'm gonna change that to JPEG. JPEG is mostly used and the quality is good. At the same time, if it's gonna be a square photo, then I'm looking at how much pixel, 1080 by 1080. Yeah, that is good quality. Do I need at 60, 50, 70, 100? I'll get 100. Go for the best all the time. Okay, great. So that's the picture that I've created. Quality is 100%. Size is 1080 by 1080 pixel. That's good size. And what do I do? Make sense of the social media. Go for it. Download. Now I can come out of that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we need to make sense out of our social media, create a great picture that you want to do. And when you create that, and also you need to say, okay, I'm gonna post that picture I've just created on social media. You can actually find your photo wherever you've saved it on the computer and download it, and then it will be up and running. But you need to either give it a name. You need to find where it is on your computer or your phone. So every time that you create a picture, a video, give it a name. And then when you give it a name, you can save it, find the location, organize your computer where you keep your photos, your nice photos, so you can share with the world. It's very important to be organized on your computer. Your organization might be different from my organization. I want things neat and where I can find them. Yeah, but we are all different. So whatever works for you, go for it, and make sure that you can find your picture and everything. Yeah, so get a picture that you like, share it on social media, and let people see the great things that you do. And if you are in business, let people find you. But you need some quality pictures that you can share with the world. Yeah, what else do we need to make sense out of the social media? And I'll be winding up shortly. Yeah, so the picture that I created just a while ago, I can share with you. I need is go and find the picture that I've created. Let me see if I can find that picture. Boom, there you go. That's the picture that I've just created. Wow. So you need to make sense out of social media. If you post that picture on your social media, somebody will be interested to say, wow, what's this picture? And you don't need to be a profession to get a good picture. Ask somebody to say, can you take me a picture? Let them take a picture. That's how you create memories. You go to different places, get a good picture, stick it somewhere on your social media, let people see your great picture, your artistic work. This is not magic. And for your own information, much of these skills, I learned them during the pandemic when we were spending so much time at home and I was getting bored. I say, what on earth is happening? I could do the preaching online and everything. But with my daughter's help and my wife, they said, come on, Simon, you can do it. So we began to look at some softwares on the phone, and my daughter found something, Poster Maker. We started doing some leaflets on Poster Maker. We went into Canva, we went into Photoshop and all that business. You can find loads and loads of softwares and templates that you can use to create the picture that you like, the picture that you want. Yeah, so I want to encourage somebody that makes sense out of your social media. Don't just spend time watching videos on social media. Somebody's making money out of you. You can make money out of that. Use social media to do research, sell your business, preach the gospel, invite people to church, invite people to like the things you do. Maybe a carpenter. Show us what you are doing, and who knows, we can buy your products through social media when you advertise it. This is what I'm doing. Brother Dave Weeks does poems, and I like it will be on the streets, and then he posts, oh yeah, this is what I am doing. I've got a good pastor friend of mine, Pastor Mutonga Milton in Ulamba. Every Sunday, they post their messages on social media, and before we go to our service, we watch their services. My good friend, Bishop Simpungwe in Kalulushi, does loads of things on social media. I go on and watch. Wow. Pastor Alex, Bishop Alex in South Africa, I go on social media and see Pastor Champo in Johannesburg. I go, oh yeah. Sister Priscilla in USA, she posts the son going for this game, that game, and I said, wow, this is good. And all the world now is knitted together on social media. So what are you doing with your social media? Make sense of your social media. Before I go away, I want just to give you some few tips on social media, how to make sense out of your social media. There is so much that you can do with social media. Stand out. Create something, products that people can buy. I didn't know how to do flyers 4 years ago. Now I can do flyers, and I'll charge you just a church price. Just as flyer, you just pay £15. Yes, just little £15 for a flyer. Say, Pastor Nkole, you are a pastor, you don't need to charge. No, that's not how social media works. Everything, I told you at the beginning, cheap things are expensive. So whatever you do, you can earn a living, you can get a bit of money out of what you do on social media. Be a preacher, preach the gospel, let people get saved. If you're a businessman, businesswoman, come on social media, but stand out. Present your products with quality. Pay for a flyer, then share. Go to people, let them do a small video for you. Don't just do a video. You are walking, the camera is shaking. We are seeing the sky. We are seeing the floor. Not in 2023. We need to make sense of the social media. It's me today, your friend, Evangelist Sinclair Simon. I just thought I would just come today and encourage you on social media. I know a number of you, you normally see me every time I'm preaching, but this is my other side. I like and I enjoy social media, and I learned a lot of social media during the pandemic when we were going through all that a bit of a challenge, and God has been very good. And now I can do my own flyers, and I just want to encourage somebody out there. So wherever you are, use your social media wisely and make sense out of the social media. It has been wonderful coming to you live today. And I was just in university this morning writing my exam. And I just said, okay, I'm not going to touch books this afternoon. Gonna go on social media and encourage somebody. Say shalom, shalom. And may the good Lord literally bless you. And we'll see you for those that like to join us. We have discipleship this evening at 6 p.m. UK time, Central African time. That will be 8 p.m. Please join us. And shalom, shalom. And the good Lord literally bless you. It's me, your friend, Pastor Uncle Simon. Thank you. God bless you.